too. Am I just a fool? Summertime will be there, standing by the light. Hello. It's Memorial Day. Hello, hi. Hello, everybody. What's going on? Hopefully, everybody's having a good day. Wow, that tank is low. I need to top that tank off. Just notice that. That one seems to be low a lot. That tank seems to be low a lot. Probably because it doesn't have a lid. Pooplin was first. Hi, Brian. What's up, dude? There's Lando second. Hello. Shane, what's up, dude? It's always good to see you. Lando said, R.I.P. Patty. Yes. That was very difficult. Patty was a good friend for a long time. But we had a little falling out a couple of months ago, and in hindsight, I sort of feel like because she wouldn't talk to me about it. So in hindsight, I sort of, and I've mentioned this to a few people, that maybe she was cutting ties on purpose, because she never did explain it, and I didn't think I did anything, but I never think I do anything to hurt people's feelings, and I do without knowing it. So, before she passed, we weren't even really friends anymore. So that part hurt me pretty bad, Killer Kitty's heading to work with a water balloon fight. That's cool. It's raining here. Not very much yet, but we're supposed to get a ton of rain in a little bit. Benjamin Peters, hello. Jenna P. Jenna, are you guys back home yet, or are you still on vacation? Whips World, what's up, my friend? Hello. That sucked your weekend, but at least you got to hang out with your buddies in the band. Poor Whip. Whip went to see a band that he's been following for a very long time, and they, people had left the band and everything, and it was a 10-year reunion. They all got back together, and they were at the Brat Fest. And if you watched Whip's stream on Friday, you'll know that he eats brats like this. So that was pretty interesting. But he also did a little of this. So, he's got all the bases covered. And but the Bratfest was shut down from the weather. There was too much adverse weather. So he didn't get to see the band, but they called him and he got to go hang out with them. So there we go. Lady Warshak, hello. Vanoski, good morning. There's Jorge, what's up, dude? ABC, Kenny, 29 months. 29 months. That's crazy. That is crazy, we're closing in on those 3 years. Jeremy said, dang, I had no idea about Patty. Yeah. She it was cancer. She was far closer in the last year with, Skipper and Maria Z and all that crew there, the Pennsylvania, Maryland crew, Vinay, Color Guppies. She was a lot closer to them over probably the last 6 months than with myself. And so it really hit all of those people very hard. Some of them knew about it, but didn't know how bad off it was or anything. So it was a surprise. Again, I'm going to be honest, Patty was a controversial character in our community because she was very opinionated, and I said that in Skipper Stream, cantankerous. She would get angry, but so a lot of you guys saw that part of her, but you never saw the other part of her where she was doing so much stuff to help people behind the scenes. The real Patty was a really good person. She really was. And, she was my friend. She was a very, very close friend. We used to talk every day, and then, like I said, we had a falling out. So, anyways, Kenny said he's delighted to be here. It's good to see you too, Kenny. Hope you're doing well. Kenny, you're going to be at the Clash this year. Uncle Smiley, good morning. B Wizzle, what's up, Brandon? Brandon, are you going to be at the Clash again this year? I hope so. Lando can't stay. I'll be back later. Thanks for being there. There's LaSir. What's up, sir? You guys are getting some rain over there on your side, right? It looked like most of it just missed us. Hopefully we're going to get it here in a little bit. We're supposed to get some really good, like a good thunderstorm. I'm hoping it happens during this. We got off so good. Yeah. Got along so well, Brandon said. Kenny, absolutely loved Patty. She was a doll. Whip said she had no idea she was sick. I didn't either. I had no idea. And again, for somebody who at one point was such a close friend of mine, it felt like such a huge failing on my part to not even know that she was sick. Even though she was a very private person when it came to her, she would never do the focus on. I don't know how many times I asked Patty to do a focus on. She was not interested in telling people about her. She liked to keep things close. Scotty Aquati, hello, sir. Peas and Haps, hello. Brandon's got the tickets and the hotel booked. Major rain. Scotty the Fish Freak, what's up, Scotty? I just reserved my room just a little bit ago, so yeah, for the Clash. Geek Boy, hello, sir. Yep, I just got the room all set up for the Clash, so no backing out now. as long as we're all still alive. Oh, hold on, I got to do something over here. I've got Feeling That Way by Journey stuck in my head. Way back when Steve Perry was, he had joined the group, but he wasn't like totally lead singer yet. He was sharing the duties. That song stuck in my head. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. This one's a little... it's a little... okay. Done. All right. What was I doing before that? Clash. Kenny's not going to make it. That sucks. Too close to my son's birthday. Can't afford it. I'm with you. I couldn't afford it either, but my kids paid for the hotel, paid for the ticket to the Clash, and then also are going to pay for part of the hotel room as well. So, and my daughter's coming too. My daughter's going to be there at the Clash this year, so that's going to be fun. It'll give Michelle somebody to hang out with because they're very close. So Ariel will be manning the booth there that her and Ed are splitting, so that's pretty cool. John McKenzie, hello. Brandon said she was just singing, having a good time. So yeah, see, Patty, Whip, Jason, Susie, Kenny, and myself, Kenny ABC, sitting there on the sectional in the hotel. Dr. Ted's over there playing Mikey B's guitar. Mikey started out, but Dr. Ted is really good about playing a lot of those older songs that all us old people knew better. And we were just all singing and it was such a beautiful, beautiful time. Hotel California, we were just shouting at the top of our lungs. It was such a great time. Professor Fish Tanks. Wow, Fist Tanks. I bet other people have done that. Professor Fist Tanks. Hi, Osama. Fist Tanks. She talked about it publicly, so I don't feel like I'm talking on a term, but Patty really helped Susie Q out during a Clash. Shut up with food. Yeah. I dropped in real quick on Susie's stream last night. Set up with food for the entire weekend. That's just one example of her heart. Yeah. Yeah. And she's done stuff like that before. There's been other people that have lost credit cards or had like their credit card hacked at some point, and she's helped. Yeah, Jenna's got it there, Jorge. October 4th through the 6th. So we're going to be there Thursday. We're going to come into town on Thursday, and we're staying Sunday night. So we'll be leaving Monday. So we'll get to hang out a little bit more with people. Ariel's not going to be there till Friday afternoon or so. And then I think she's coming home Sunday. She might be coming home Monday too. She's driving on her own, separate. That's going to be neat. I'm looking forward to you guys getting to know her a little bit, you know, hanging out with her. It's going to be another good time. We're going to be missing some people. We really are. We're going to be missing some people this year, people that have passed or people that aren't going to be there for different reasons, which is unfortunate. It really is. But I'm pushing some of those people that are on the fence that for whatever reason weren't going to go to at least show up for one day so we can at least, you know, I want to pinch a couple of butts or something. You know what I'm saying? That night was epic. Fish Fam getting kicked out of the hotel lobby at 3 a.m. for singing. Yeah, I was up till 5 that day. And, you know, again, this is me. I was up till 5 a.m. and I didn't sleep in super late. I mean, I did a little bit, but I think I was up by like 10. I was back out, you know, on the floor doing stuff. Let's see. Lady Rorschach coming back in. Elfish, hello. Hello, sir. You guys get some of that storm? It was all right on the other side of the bay that's just west of us. We're just east of Sodus Bay. Sodus. And the storm went right on the other side of the bay. But it looks nice outside. You know, there you can see that it's just raining a little bit. It's very green out there. We did a lot of work in the garden. I say we. Michelle did most of it. A lot of work in the garden. We actually got, if you look right below me, you can't really see it, but that's one of the piles of the mulch. We actually got part of that one done. It's put into the garden over there that you can only see you can barely see the corner of the garden. Yeah, we got some of this pile of mulch, and you can see the one that's farther back there. We got some of that put in the back section there too. You see that little shady walkway? That's all going to be a cool seating area that is hidden. It's hidden away. In the summertime, it's totally hidden. You know, all those different plants and trees and stuff grow up real thick around it. You can't see inside there. It's just cool. It's a cool place to sit. It really is. It's going to be neat when it's all set up. I can't wait to get it all done. Geek Boy, what'd you say? Where's that? I saw Geek Boy coming in Wednesday, you said? I missed it now. It jumped on me. Oh, there we go. I think we're getting in Wednesday night. Okay. Yeah, we'll be there, I imagine, about 5 o'clock on Wednesday. Somewhere around there. Big Steve, what's up, my friend? How are you doing? It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Deedekins, hello. When is the electric razor wire going up? Yeah. Geek Boy posted that on the Discord because, so, you know, I always complain about that back corner. You know, our property goes all the way. You see that little camper shell? It's white on the left-hand side. Our property goes right about to there. The line's very close to their house. There's a pin in the ground over there that marks it out. But so many times their guests park in our yard back there. And I don't mean just like on the side a little bit, but in the yard. Like there's ruts and stuff. And they don't do it so much anymore because, well, the first time I asked, the second time I said, hey, and then the third time I made sure it wasn't going to happen again. And they have been far better. But I wanted to put up a fence or something just to stop them from rutting up the yard back there because there's massive ruts. It's hard to mow. But instead, I decided we're going to just put in like not really a hedge, but I went and got some plants this weekend we're going to put back there and grow. You know, it'll grow. We've got different ones. I don't remember even which ones we have, but it'll be like 5 foot, 6 foot tall, and about 4 foot wide. So that'll stop them. That'll stop them from driving in the backyard or parking there, or whatever. I was hoping it would rain all day, so I had an excuse to be lazy. Yeah, me too. I like a lazy day. I like a rainy night. Lights up the sky. No, it makes me feel good. Cloudy here and rain for a bit earlier. Working at Proctor's again. Maybe Wednesday for B-Wizzle. Thursday for me, maybe Wednesday. There's the guy right there with his loud truck pulling in. So quite often he'll park in my yard or, cut the corner enough that it messes up that back area back there. So it's difficult to mow in that area. Peas and Haps had a back molar pulled this morning, so I'm a little sore and starving. Did you send me pictures of the dog too? I had those. Was that you, Peas and Haps? Damn it, I don't know where it's at now. Am I just a fool? Oh, well. I got it somewhere. I meant to show it. So on Sunday, do most people leave early on Sunday, or is it better to hang out till Monday? Jorge, you sound like you're maybe thinking about going, dude. And I'm just warning you right now, if you decide that you are going to be at the Clash, I'm very handsy when I give hugs. Ask Kyle, Beck's husband. I'm very, very handsy when I give hugs. I'm just warning you. It's cool to stay Sunday night because the auction is Sunday, and that can go, a little bit late into the day. But after that, the vendors are all broken down. Everything's broken down. Everything's put away or in the process of being put away. And people have time to just sit and talk. We'll probably go out to dinner on Sunday night. You just get to hang out with people more because it gets... you've been to events. It can be overwhelming. Like, I hardly ever do any footage or anything because it's just too much. I want to talk to people. I want to hang out with people. It just gets to be too much. So that Sunday night, it's really cool to stay that extra day if you can, because Sunday night is the time when I think you make the most connections with other people. The event's over. You don't have anything hanging over you. A lot of people have left, so it's just really, fish fam, hanging out, talking, maybe playing some games. Ed likes to bring games and stuff. So Scotty's driving, going to be driving again in a second, but listening. If you want to participate in the auction, stay till Monday. Big Steve said, yeah. Yep. Matt, hello, sir. Hello. Good morning, Matt. If you talk to Ed, remind him to get vendor space. Oh, yeah, he should have. If he needs help, he can reach out to me. I've already offered, but he keeps forgetting. Okay, I will. Woo, here we go. I will reach out to Ed today because he did say the other day, about a week ago, that he was going to get the table. So, yeah, because Ed's paying for the table, and then Ariel's going to split it with him, so she'll pay back, whatever. Although he said if they don't happen to make enough money, then he'll just pay for it because that's the kind of person Ed is. Lots of people leave early Sunday, but Sunday's the auction, so lots stick around for that. Yeah, Geek Boy says there was a mix last year. Mix last year. Many left Sunday, but a good number of us stayed till Monday. Yeah. Staying till Monday this year, Big Steve said. Awesome. Glad, man. You definitely have to go to dinner with us on Sunday night. Dapper Dennis is here. Dennis, I'm hoping we get to see you again at the Clash. Dee Dee, same thing. A lot of us stayed and left Monday morning. The auction goes late in the afternoon. A bunch of us went to dinner together since all the booths were packed up. There you go. Alishon, hope to get to Clash early Friday to hear Rebecca's talk. Yeah, that'll be good. Looking forward to meeting Rebecca, too, and hanging out with her. Super nice person. She's on the Discord as well. Gives a lot of good information about stuff, and looking forward to learning or to meeting her. Anton's going to be speaking at the BCAS. Callie is driving into Morgantown after the meeting. Gotcha. Very cool. And looking forward to at least saying hi to you again too, Alishon. Alishon brings me food every year to the Clash. he brings me pies and stuff every year. So I may try to show up for a day just to see my fish fam. Kenny, that's what I've been telling a lot of people. Is, if you can't be there for the whole weekend, if you live close enough, there's a couple people that live like a couple hours away, just come over for the day, just so we can see you face to face, and just, come smell my rum breath. It's really the only time of the year I drink is at the Clash. It's the only time. I haven't had a drink of alcohol. I don't remember. It might have been at the Clash last year. Might have been the last time. That's the only reason I'm going, is be manhandled by you. Gotcha. Well, I'm honored. Dee Dee said, me too. Sometimes the net will put you to work too if you're caught standing around not doing anything helpful. Yeah, but you can always say no. I always do. Got time to lean, got time to clean, because I can't do physical stuff. Well, that's interesting. That's not supposed to be there. Those are nice, but that was a surprise. Dr. Awesome says he's here, and he says hi to all my enemies. Who are your enemies? And then hi, Stephen. Jenna, I don't know. Degenerate. Jenna, did you answer? Are you guys home yet from vacation? Stephen, one of you peas. Stephen or Jenna probably answered. I just missed it. Annette and Jenna work for days, but Annette can round up a work crew like nobody else. I don't do good with authority, so when people try to tell me to do things, I'm usually like, I think my foot in your ass would be a good combination. GNC Aquatics, what's happening? What's going on? I think a lot of people are holding off on getting registrations and vendor spaces. They need to chop. Scotty's got his ticket and room all set. Nice, Scotty Aquati. Yeah, I totally forgot about the room. I just totally forgot about it. I wasn't thinking with just all the stuff that's been going on over the last 4 or 5 months. I just totally forgot about getting the room, and we were talking about it yesterday, Ariel, myself, and Michelle, and I was like, geez, hopefully there's some rooms left. I haven't. Scotty, do you know how many rooms are left? Maybe if people know how many rooms are left, they'll, it'll motivate them a little bit more. But yeah, we're all set. I got it. Everything's in motion. Dapper Dennis is going to be at the Clash. Awesome. Looking forward to hanging out some more. Oh, looking forward to meeting Alishon. Yeah, you didn't get to meet him at all last year, right? We said hi to J and C, Gabriel. 4-hour drive. I'll bring mead. Looking forward to that. 4 hours in bad. We're about 5.5, but we stop quite a bit. So it's more like an 8-hour drive for us because we both have to get out of the car, stretch our legs and stuff. It hurts. It hurts when we, for both of us, it hurts when we sit for too long. We can only sit for, a certain amount of time before things start to really hurt. I was going to say stiffen up. You can only sit for so long before things stiffen up. It's just like puberty all over again. I can't say that this year. Been drinking a bit more this year. Seen a lot of the beers too that you've had. I forgot to respond too on the Discord when we were talking about the one. I'm so bad at that. I'm so bad at responding. That's probably my worst personality flaw. Well, I mean, there's so many to choose from, but that's one of the big ones. Is I suck at keeping the conversation going with my friends over text and stuff. Foxanne just sent me a message this morning about something, and I should have responded, and I just didn't. I read it, and then I thought about something else, and then I just didn't answer it. Well, I do that to Whip all the time. Ooh, lightning in the area. I'm going to say one good thing, though, one silver lining with Patty's passing, and this is a very, very small silver lining, but I hadn't talked to Vinay for a very, very long time. We haven't spoken in months and months and months, and he reached out to me yesterday. So we got to catch up a little bit, and that was good, because I did miss Color Guppies a lot. I'm hoping he can make it this year. Whip says, I have hotel reservations, but I haven't bought tickets yet because I don't know where we'll be financially that late in the year with the contract up for bid. I'm hopeful still, though. Yeah, me too. I hope you can make it. Plus, I know you've got a big poopy expenditure. Whip, Whip has a very overactive digestive system, and they had a very nice septic system, but it just wasn't good enough for him. He needed to get an industrial level of septic system because he's just so full of shit all the time. So that cost him like $20,000. So that's a lot of money to put in a new septic. But hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to you can't. When it comes to poop, you can't shirk. Got home yesterday, Jenna said. What's up, Keith? KJE's here. What's up? Hello, sir. Speaking of the doctor, how goes the new house? Geek Boy says, I haven't got our plane tickets yet. Mirek! Hi, Mirek. Hello. Need to save money after this year's anniversary. We went from getting handsy, now he's putting appendages in crevices. I always wait to register for any event. You can always get hotel cancellations, but events will not refund for the most part. That is true. That is true, and I understand. Yeah, for people that maybe are on the fence. Nope, hold on. I got to click a link here, and I see Victor. What's up, Victor? I never know how to wish people a good Memorial Day because it's not a happy day. Victor says Happy Memorial Day, and that's appropriate. But it's hard to wish people a good day on a day that we're remembering the people that gave their lives for our freedoms. So yeah, I never know how to say it. I think people understand. When you say Happy Memorial Day, people for the most part get what you're trying to say. But Scotty said Wednesday and Thursday and Sunday are getting sparse for the rooms. There we got Victor. We said hi to Keith. And it jumped on me again. I've never noticed that about you, buddy. No, really, I haven't. It's true. I wrecked it. Elfish says, I would love to meet all you people considering the clash. Busy time of year for me with the wineries. Oh, dude, I hope you guys make it. I hope that both of you can make it. That would be awesome. I would love to. And then oh God, what's her name now? Is it Ever Hopeful? I forgot what she changed her name to, Elfish. She can bring me some more of those no-bake cookies. Matt says, just do what I do, Whip. Poop in a bag and throw it in the trash. Use so much less water, too. Book in the rooms early is a must. Yeah, I totally just forgot about it. I don't know why. Once the kids bought the ticket for my birthday for the Clash, that sort of sealed it. And then I kept meaning to go get my room, so I'm lucky that we were able to get it. Dr. Awesome says we'll be up to Oregon on the 16th, so it's coming up. So we're in SoCal soon. That's a couple weeks away. That's got to be exciting. Whip says it may have more to do with having 7 people using a house built for 4, but I count for 3, so Rico's completely wrong. That's close to what I just paid for a new HVAC system, $20K. Last year was a new kitchen. Now need a new driveway. Yeah, home ownership expenses never end. You're right, and there's always so much to think about. I was talking about that the other day about how sometimes in the middle of the night when I wake up and I can't go back to sleep, I think about all the stuff that I'm not doing for maintenance on the house. You know, we need siding bad. The house needs to be painted really bad, or siding. I don't know if we're gonna, but we need windows first. We need to do the windows first. So much. The good thing is our septic is not very old at all. I have to have it inspected again. We do inspections every 5 years, I think, because again we're in a protected aquifer. So they come out and inspect every 5 years to make sure nothing's leaking into the aquifer, into the bay or anything. But luckily, our septic is relatively new and works pretty well. Hopefully, at some point in the near future, it'll just be Michelle and I living in the house, and then it won't be a big deal anyways, you know? The Dee Dee said, that's why I move a lot. Get stiff when I sit. Looks like I can get a round flight trip for under $400. That's not bad. I think the room was like $600. So Whip's rectum reserver. Ed edited it. Ed edited it. Just wrapping up loose ends in Cali before making the move permanently. There we go. Getting double time to listen to Rico say nonsense. Geek Boy says home ownership sucks. Could be spending that money on boat upkeep. We need siding too. Still have the concrete asbestos type. Oh yeah, so brittle. We have the oh god, I can't remember what it's called. It's the clapboard siding though. We've got the clap. It's in bad shape. It is in bad shape. But we were thinking. I don't know what that was. We were thinking about cedar siding. I know that the maintenance on it is way higher, but we have cedar tongue and groove in the living room, in the ceiling, and I love that look. I absolutely love it. So we've been thinking about doing cedar siding, but that's so expensive, and the the vinyl siding is just so much cheaper, and maintenance wise, it's so much easier to take care of too. Whip says I need a new driveway too, and my deck boards. Deck is roughly 45 by 20, are so bad it's not safe to use. So there's more money. We don't even have a deck. We want to, because again, we are looking out the second floor window right there, and in the living room we're going to remove 2 of the 4-foot by 6-foot windows. There's 2 of them right next to each other, and put French doors there to go out on a deck. Okay. What else was I going to talk about? I had something else. So we talked about Patty. Got the room all set. One of my spotted Raphaels was out. Let's see. I got a quick video. He was out in the daytime. I mean, they used to be out all the time, my spotted Raphael catfish. But recently, I don't see them too much. And they're not very big. They're not very big.
Okay, well, the glass is super dirty.
That glass is not good. But there he is. Look at him. He's got to be about 4 years old. Yes, I can't get a good shot of him. He is so fat. His belly is just round as hell.
That guy's he's about 4 years old.
So it was cool to see them out because again, they used to be out all the time, and people were like, "I never see mine." And then as they got a little bit older, that's what mine did too. I didn't see them, but there should be still 2 of them in there. I have seen 2. In the little coconut huts, that's where they stay most of the time, but they were, at least one of them was out. I'm not fat, I'm big boned, you asshole. Big bone asshole, what? If you had woodpeckers, I want to go cedar, buddy. My buddy's house looks like Swiss cheese. We do have lots of woodpeckers. Yeah, we do have a lot of woodpeckers. And I didn't know that the woodpeckers specifically like the cedar. I know a lot of bugs don't like cedar. That cedar's, like we didn't even finish the cedar. It's just raw. It's raw dogged out there in the living room. We didn't finish it or anything. If it was pine, tongue and groove, we probably would have stained it somehow or something. But yeah, it's not even. It's just because it's cedar. I have to look into that though. But I do have a friend, not a friend. I have an acquaintance that doesn't live too far from us who has cedar siding. They have a beautiful house. It's just amazing. It's just so green and shady. I mean, they're just huge trees, pine trees and stuff around, and it's just, the property is just amazing. I just absolutely love their house. All year round, it's just in shade, and it's just, I don't know, beautiful. But they've got the cedar. I'll have to talk to them and see. But we do have a lot of different woodpeckers. We got the pileated, the other ones. Drawing a blank. Alice Hunt said, I sponged off my friend's boat when I lived in Long Island and paid for bait and gas until gas at the marina got to $7 a gallon. Then I moved to Pennsylvania. Whip says spotted Raphaels don't get very big. Yeah. They just get fat. Striped Raphaels are the bigger ones. Yeah, he's not, he's just fat. Raw is good, Dee Dee says. Who caught it? Elfish caught it. And again, I need to add some new ones there. Peas and Haps has got to run. Have a great day. We'll see you too. We'll see you. Thanks for coming in for a little bit. So what's everybody doing today? Are you off? Are you working? Michelle's home. Michelle and Ariel are both home today. So everybody's here except, well, I mean, my son and his wife have their own house. So they're not here. But all the rest of them are here. All the rest of the kids are here. And we're not doing anything today. Depending on the rain, we might do some more gardening outside. Like I want to get the other plants in. I also got a rhododendron that was marked down. It was only $5 for a good sized one. And it had a lot of brown on it, but there was a ton of new growth that looked amazing. So to me, it was worth it. $5. And again, it's a good sized one. I can't remember what the other two we got were though. Oh, Michelle sent me a picture yesterday of the one. What was it? It's a native, and I keep drawing a blank on the name of it. Emma, how you feeling? You feeling that way too? Forsythia, Linwood Gold. So I think that'll look beautiful back there. Because there's really not a lot of color out there other than green, right? Look out there. There's that one tree back there. What is that? A Japanese maple? I forgot what that one's called. That's the maroonish red color, but there's really not a lot of other color. It's mostly just green. So that yellow, I think, will stick out. And then we got a Buddleia. Oh. So we got a few of those. So that's going to go in that back corner, way back there, way back by that camper shell. And that should help. Because again, the neighbors, if there's something back there, they don't run it over. They're not that big of assholes. So if there's something to block it, they won't mess with it. It'll just denote where the line is to make it easier on everybody. So we got the rhododendron. We got a bunch of other perennial plants. Michelle's going to just do an ornamental garden this year. Except I think we'll probably have tomatoes. We have an asparagus bed, so that comes up. We got quite a bit of asparagus, which I just go and eat right out of the garden. I just go pick some of it, just break it off and eat it. I love it like that. That's my favorite way of eating asparagus. And I did a lot of work on the pond yesterday too. I still need to get a new pump for it, but I cleaned the pond out. One of the water lilies from Kelly Foreman is still doing fine. The other ones are out of their out of the pots, so I've got to repot those. Also, the creeping Jenny is doing really well. Silverleaf. That is a very cool. Here, let's just look it up so you can see what it looks like. It's also a native because I try to do as many natives as I can. We have trumpet vine and we have vinca, and stuff like that. But I try to do as many native plants as I can. Silverleaf. Summertime will be there, standing by the light. Okay, these are not it. Why can't I find it? There's hostas in here. Oh, that's the other thing we got. A bunch more hostas too. We need to split our other ones though, because they are very very overgrown. Silverleaf. Maybe it's not a silverleaf. I swear that's what. Nancy B, Brother Dan, hello. It's good to see you both. Man, why can't I find it? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not silverleaf. Everything I'm seeing is silver leaves. I could have swore that's what it was called. So I did a bad thing. I did a bad thing. When we were walking on the beach last year, I pulled some of this stuff up and brought it home, which, you're not really supposed to do that, but I did it. I just brought it home a little bit of it, and it's spreading like crazy. And I still am not seeing it. Well, what the hell? That's going to drive me crazy now. So anyways, it spreads by runners like strawberries. It gets these very fern-like leaves with yellow flowers. It doesn't get super big. I think it gets about 2 feet tall. Let's see, fern-like yellow flowers. Let's see if we can figure out what this is. It's driving me crazy now. I'm sorry. I got to know what it is. I know what it is. Whip just sent me one. Silverleaf. No, that's a tree. That's not it. That's not it. We did get, this looks like yarrow. We did get some yarrow as well. Yeah, this is yarrow that they've got. That's not it. This is going to drive me crazy. I'm sorry that I'm like so focused on this. I do not see. All right, so I'm going to have to take some pictures and revisit this because I cannot find what it is. It doesn't get very big. The leaves themselves are very fern-looking and very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very delicate. It gets these tiny little yellow flowers. And it grows like crazy. And like I said, it sends out runners. So I put it on the north side of the house in the shade, and it's doing amazing. But there's hostas over there too. So we're going to do hosta, fern, or silverleaf, whatever. Hosta, Okay, let me get back into the chat. I'm sure I missed a bunch of stuff. We said hi to Peas and Haps. Elfish said we picnicked yesterday to take advantage of the weather. It is beautiful today. The weather. Dr. Awesome says, I need to get off today. Well, I'm okay. Kenny's working on stuff for Back to the Future again this week. That's pretty neat. He showed some pictures of that. And Doc, you got two hands, don't you? Dee Dee said, small purple maple leaves is likely a Japanese maple. I think that's what that tree is back there. Rico likes to break off a piece. For Cynthia is pretty from a distance, but at my last house, the previous owner used it as a shrub in front of the house. It took me years to get rid of it. Grows way too fast to use as a shrub. But it only gets to be 6 foot tall, roughly, right? At least here, you know. It says it'll grow about 2 feet a year. So that's perfect for what I want back there. Like, I don't care if it takes over that whole back section, to be honest. You know, it can take over a huge part of that back area, and I don't even care. I'm going to mow right next to the road so that there's a strip of grass between our house and the road and the house back there. But otherwise, it can take up as much room as it wants. I wanted some red osier dogwood too, but I couldn't find any yesterday, and I get impatient and just get whatever we can find. So we didn't get any of the dogwood, but there is some dogwood on the property on our other section over here that's off to this side. There's some in there I thought about digging up. Man, I'm still looking for this plant. You should know wrong from right. Oh, we said hi to Brother Dan. Plants and lupine. Yep, great for bees, butterflies, and trees. Yeah. Butterflies and bees. Lupin is neat too. I like that that long. Aren't they purple? And they're sort of very tall cone, very long cone-shaped flowers. Isn't that lupin? I got to look. Lupine. Oh, there's different colors. There's blue and purple. The purple is what I've always seen, but look, it looks like there's blue and a yellowish too. Yeah, those are pretty cool. We don't have any of those in the yard currently. That's something I wouldn't mind getting. We do have a lot of flowering stuff though, you know, for the birds and bees. Birds and bees. Silverleaf maples are the weed trees that are softwood. Yeah, no, this is not. The silverleaf is not. Yeah, it's not a tree. It's not a tree. This is not a. What I'm talking about is not a tree. It's a little fern. It only gets about 2 feet tall. And I did have a picture of it. God, that's going to drive me crazy. Zenny, I think Zenny found a picture too. I bet you I won't be. I bet the picture's no longer on here because it was last year, so it's probably not even. Oh, this was on the wood pile, and that's dog vomit. It's not dog vomit. That's what it's called. It's a fungi, I think. They're called dog vomit. Sorry, I'm going to look. It's almost all videos of Wally. Doot, 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 doot. Nope, that's not it. That's the cheese factory we went to. There's the pileated. Nope, that's not it. It's going to take forever. All right. We're back into the middle of winter. We're back where Keith sent me all that stuff for the Snarfer bar. There's there's more of the... The hell is that? What was that? Do. All right, we got to be getting close. We got to be getting close. Let's see. There's doggies. It's all Wally. It's all Wally. So many pictures and videos of Wally. But that's good. I want to document his first year. Does it look like I'm doing something inappropriate? I have a lot of stuff on my phone. Oh, nope, that's Goldenrod. That's Ren and Stimpy. That's Wally kicking me in the face when I'm sleeping. That's Michelle. That's that Whiskey Fest. The Hoochie-Nanny, that's what it was. Hoochie-Nanny. More Goldenrod. Oh, nope, that's not it. Did everybody leave? No, there's still people here. That's good. Because I've only been doing this for like, what, 10 minutes now? Just looking on my phone while you guys are watching. That's high quality content right there. That's high quality H2O right there. There's the Galileo thermometer. There's the cat testicles. My hand's getting tired. There's a great picture of Michelle. There's Michelle. Oh. Oh, it's Tuck. Oh, Mr. Tucker. Still miss that doggy. More Goldenrod. Man, I took a lot of video of bees on the Goldenrod. There's when Michelle got a whole wrench in her tire. She ran over a wrench and the whole friggin' thing was in her tire. You know what? Oh, it was just those two. Patty was there too. I thought maybe that was... There's me signing Eric's ass. There's a pizza. Oh, is Patty in this? There's Foxanne. So many people. Look at all these people. You can't really see them. There's Jenna. There's Brian and Foxanne. There's Crystal. Susie Q. Bentley Pasco. Jennifer Weaver. Mikey B and Maritza. Dapper Dennis. There's Steven. I see him way in the back. Jason doing something on the ground next to Kurt. And I'm still looking. This is taking forever. Sorry, I really got to find this because I'm not gonna be able to let it go. Watch, I'm gonna get back there and it's not even gonna be any of them because I deleted those older ones or something. We're gonna get all the way to the end. Tons of stuff from the Clash. There's our trip to the Clash last year. So I'm all the way back to September. Jesus, I take a lot of pictures. I'm going like this. It's good practice. Flicking the bean. Oh my God. I need to get rid of some of these pictures. I mean, most of these are just garbage, too. There we are in Pennsylvania. Hershey. Hey, there's Fishy on. There's Fernando. That's Fernando right there. Wow. What a great picture. Look at that. So if you've never been to the Keystone Clash, that's what you're missing out on. You know? That's Fish Fam. I see Tim, there's Ed, Scuba Steve, Sam Scales, TJ Autocross, Brienne, Scotty. I mean, everybody. There's Dan. I see Whip in there, Michael, Berto. Geek Boy is right in the middle, and he's wearing my shirt. That was cool. And the thumbnail today, the thumbnail is from the first time that I got to go to the Clash. Right? Was that the first one? I can't remember now. Yeah, that was the first one. That was the first one that I got to go to. And Jason, Jenny Lynn, and Patty, and I don't remember if anybody else did, but those three all wore my shirt just for fun. You know, they were going to have me sign it and, you know, just to poke fun at me a little bit, you know, about the signing and stuff. And that's what that thumbnail is. Jenny Lynn posted that on Instagram. And unfortunately, Lori is on the very right and she got cut out. God, such a great picture, though. I'm glad I kept those ones. Okay, that's all Clash stuff. Oh. Nope. See, that's the other part of the yard. Look at all the... There's some dogwood in the background there. There's a lot of goldenrod. A lot of monarch butterflies. We have a ton of milkweed, too, growing all over the property that we don't ever cut down. I'm sorry. I'm still doing this. There's a very close-up of a sunflower and a bee. There's Greta Van Fleet. So that must have been October, beginning of October. No, that doesn't make any sense. How come they're there? Because the Clash was before that, I thought. Maybe that was earlier. I had a shit ton of pictures from that. I'm invested now. I can't stop. I've got to find this. Oh. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. I'm going to show you guys, and you'll be like very underwhelmed. You'll be like, oh, okay. Why did we wait all this time to see this? A lot of mushrooms. So many pictures of mushrooms. Like the shelf ones. So cool. Most of all the stuff I have is all nature stuff. Oh, the other tree that we were going to get was the alder. So we have alder cones. We thought about putting that back in that section too. Those alder, whatever the alder, they don't get massive. They get decent size, but they're not huge. Don't those look good? That was some of the hikes we go on. They're all over the place, so you can have a snack while you're on your little hike. Oh, nope. Saw yellow flowers. I thought that was it. 45 people here. watching me scroll on my phone. That's hilarious. There was the pond last year, the Creeping Jenny, the golden, and then there's a ton of guppy grass in there too. Excuse me. Nope, that was close. Thought that was it. Again, I thought that was it. So close. Looked so much alike. Somebody probably said it in the chat already, since I haven't looked at the chat for like 20 minutes now because I'm scrolling. Oh, there's that Deedekins. She sent me that salsa that was so friggin' good. Oh my God. That stuff was amazing. That's my favorite salsa ever. Pirate booty, pirate gold, pirate butthole. I don't know what it is. Pirate something. People are probably come in, they're like, what the hell's this guy doing? He's just sitting there. See, like the alder cones on one of the trees back there. So many bugs. Virginia creeper. Lots of spiders. Lots of frogs. This, I think this is a sedum? I think. I don't know. That's around the pond. I brought that home from my son's house. Wow. I should probably clean up some of these pictures and stuff because we're still going. Nope, that's a thistle. You know, thistles are actually pretty tasty. The stem was pretty tasty. Yep. Oh, yay! I found it. All that time. There we go. See that? See it sort of fern-like leaves? And it's got that little yellow flower on it. They grow by, by the runners. Potentia and Serena? Maybe? Silverweed. Not silver leaf, silverweed. If I had searched for silverweed, I would have found the damn thing. Silverweed. So next year when I forget about this again, remind me that it's silverweed and not silverleaf. So it's a native, and it grows like crazy. It doesn't get very big. Like last year, I put one by the pond, and I put one by the north side of the house. And this year, the north side of the house has got a ton of it. And the pond, it has really just taken over the one whole side of the pond. It's growing like crazy. It's a beautiful, beautiful, I love ferns, and it's got that sort of like a fern type look to it, So that's going to fill in the whole north side of the house, except there'll be hostas. Tell your son that Matt said it's time to take care of those mulch wood chips. I think, I don't know. I think I'm gonna pay David to do it because I keep asking Aiden to do it, and he hasn't done it. The lanternfly, if you plant, wow, I bet this is gonna jump big time. Dennis is here. Hi, Dennis. Monster Fish Gal. Hi, Lori. Lori, I'm sorry that you were cut off in that in the thumbnail for today. That I stole that picture from Jenny Lynn because I couldn't find my copy of it, and she posted that on Instagram, and I stole it from her. But she had zoomed in on Patty and Maria Z, Tom, and Skipper, Jason, myself. I think that's everybody, right? Did I get everybody in there? Anyways, Lori's cut off. She's right on the very right-hand side of it, so I'm sorry that you're cut off. There we go. Alishon says, beware the lanternfly if you plant maple trees. We're not going to do any more trees, I don't think. off of the last 2 years before. And I haven't seen too many lanternflies at all here. I don't see them yet. I'm sure they're coming, but we haven't seen them yet. I don't know that we're going to plant any other trees. We might put something back there. But more, I'm looking more for like shrubbery. I want shrubberies. Andy, hi Andy Carson. Forsythia is nice, but it's best appreciated as a shrub in the background. Great for early bright color. Yeah, that's why it'll be back in that corner back there. I think it'll grow nice. It'll block off that so people can't park there, and it'll just really help that back section. Kenny caught it. Queen's Anne lace, yeah, equals a yard of Queen Anne's lace. We do have a little bit of that back in the back section there too, in the sumac, which sumac is really interesting because, like last year I made sumac aid, but the shoots, like right now, if you go out, at least in the Northeast, and you get the sumac, the new shoots that are coming up out of the ground are super soft, and you peel those, and they taste really good. They're delicious. I go out there and peel sections of it all the time, and it tastes really good. So I like having the sumac. The devil's lettuce. We're actually going to plant some of that too. We're going to plant some of the devil's lettuce as well, because it is legal here. We can have 12 plants per household legally to grow. So we're going to actually grow some. Alishon said hostas are deer salad. Have to spray repels all frequently. And, we don't. We don't have a lot, though, like you do. You've got that whole big line of them that looks really cool. We've got, I just got 3 more roots. Yeah, so we'll have 6 of them. We've only got 3 of them right now. 2 of them in the very front yard, right by the front door. The trumpet vines in the middle, and then there's hostas on the sides, and one on the side too. But I got 3 more of them that are also going on the north side of the house. So it'll be hosta, silverweed, and I think that contrast between them will be really nice. And I don't know if it's just uh-oh. We didn't get your sound, though. Is that not working? It looks like it's working. It looks like it's working. Hi, Zenny. What Alishon said, hostas are deer salad. I really do. I mentioned this before. I think that the fact that we live so close to the water, and there's a lot of woods around us and stuff that raccoons don't come into the yard. We don't really see much of anything come in and consume our plants and stuff. Rabbits are about the only thing we have to worry about, in the garden itself when we do vegetables and stuff in the garden. Otherwise, though, like my tub, my pond, the birds don't mess with it. Nothing else messes with it. So I think it's got to be something to do with where we live, because I've heard all the horror stories of like raccoons getting into stuff, into people's tubs and ponds, and just all kinds of different wildlife. It doesn't seem to affect any of our stuff, and we live in a place with a ton of it. We're surrounded by state park lands. There's acres and acres of state park around us. So maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. Stripper grass? Not familiar with that one. Stripper grass. Bee balm, phlox, and milkweed. Yeah. We don't currently have any bee balm or phlox, but we do have a lot of milkweed. And actually, it's already getting ready to bloom. It's early. I was looking at it today because I pulled some of it up. Because it spreads so quickly and grows so quick. I only leave 10, 15 plants, and obviously milkweed is good for monarch butterflies. Bionic Bigfoot's here. He says but he's here. I can't wait to see what the yarrow does too. Yarrow is really cool. Lupine is one of the only food sources for the endangered Karner blue butterfly. Nice. See, and I like that kind of stuff when you can do things like that. Silverleaf ferny with yellow flowers. Tansy, I can't remember the spelling. Dennis Moore will steal your lupins. Fish Dreams, hello. Did I miss anybody else coming in? I hope I got everybody. Look at his crotch. What the hell is that? I can see why you have a lot of stuff on your phone. Time to switch hands. Download the phone to your computer? You mean copy the images off to my computer? Yeah, I mean, a lot of them are on my computer. She tried to talk because I changed the name from Alexa to computer. So she just tried to respond. I do have tons of the pictures on my computer, and I use Google Drive to automatically back them up. We have a subscription to Google One, so there's plenty of space. So the videos and images and stuff get backed up to that. Okay, Verbinia. We have, let's see, right now we have Vinca vine, which is not a native, and it's pretty invasive. We planted it a long time ago before I didn't know. I didn't know because we had it somewhere else, maybe in Arizona, and I just love the Vinca. I'm trying to think. The hostas are up there, the trumpet vine, the Vinca. Oh, there's tulips. The tulips are done. We have a lot of daffodils all over the place. So the daffodils are obviously way done. We have a ton of daffodils. Trying to think what other stuff we've planted ourselves. The silverweed. That's about it. Taking forever. Might want to look at different photos. Got to find the ones that do it for you. After seeing that finger agility. Shady Grady, hello. Jorge. A wrench to the tire probably doesn't do it to many folks. Rico mentions flicking the bean and Zen magically appears. Calm the hell down, Jorge. Dee said. It's good to see you, Zenny, too. Hope you're doing well. GRB, what's up? Hi, GRB. Lori said, yeah, I got cut. It did. It cut you. I saw it. I was like, oh, Lori got cut out. I'm sorry. I if I could have found my version of that picture, I would have just used the whole picture. But again, Jenny Lynn posted on Instagram, and it showed Patty, which was the most important part, obviously. Okay. He did breathe out loudly. I think it's over. Blueberries. We used to have blueberries, but for some reason we tried them a few different times, different areas, and we just couldn't get them to grow. And they are native to this area too. Like there's a lot of them, but we couldn't. At least in our property, we couldn't get them. We do have black raspberries, black caps, black raspberries. We do have those. That's it. That's all the fruit that's out there right now. Yeah. We've been talking about getting some like dwarf fruit trees, though. We want everything. I'd love the yard to just be productive. I hate the lawn. I do. I hate the lawn. The lawn looks nice, but it's such a waste of resources. It's not great for the environment. It's just, lawns are the devil. But I don't know. I just haven't done that yet. I want to get away from the lawn. I want to have like maybe a 10-foot of lawn around the house just to keep, some of the pests and stuff down. But that's it. That's it. I want to get rid of all the rest of that. So now it's called scrolling. He's going to be an entire Eric behind by the time he finishes. What am I? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm actually about 15 minutes behind. That's right where I like to be. Gabriel said, "You're truly loved. That's why 45 is sitting and watch you scroll." I think you're just bored. We had much more fun in the chat than you did. I forgot what we were doing. Steven said, "Ooh, favorite blueberry dessert." Oh, any of them. Any of them. I love blueberries. Blueberries are probably one of my favorite flutes. Favorite fruits. I love blueberries. Banana, when it comes to desserts though, banana is the best flavor for dessert. Like blueberry or banana pudding. I love banana pudding. That's when we were out the other day getting all those plants, I saw I got to start from scratch. But they're right here, though. We saw the let's go back here. The pocket hose, the #1 expanding hose. It's got triple layer tubing, extra tough anti-tear fabric, lead and kink free, or lead and kink free. I mean, it's LEAD. So is it lead or is it lead and kink? It's kink free. My pocket hose is not kink free. I'm just going to say that. It's got a 10 pattern spray nozzle too. So I saw that, pocket hose, and then I saw a hot banana plant, and then I saw bees and things. It's a little trap for the carpenter bees. But what does it say right there in the red? Protect your wood. It was a very penisy day. It was all about the penis. It's always all about the penis. Zenny, silver weed, not leaf. Thank you. See, that's a cool thing, that to-do list. That is a cool thing. Okay. And thank you, Zenny. Dr. Awesome's got to go to the office. Still have 2 boxes of books to pack and bring back some of my fish. Have a great day. Same with you. And yeah, good luck on the move if I don't talk to you in the next couple weeks. Is silverweed like aged Mary Jane? Silver fox. All right, scrolling down. Lots of saying hi. Lots of pellets. Dapper Dennis says, do you think my memory is any better than yours? Mine is bad. Mine is bad. My memory is just, it's gotten worse and worse. What's up, Jesse? Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Forsythia, the Sith is really easy to propagate. Cool. How do you do the gift pellet thing? Did somebody already answer that? Jade, aquarium guy. How big can those plants be? Are we talking about the silverweed? Silverweed, I think, only gets to be like 2 feet tall. Here, we'll look at the Wikipedia entry. Leaves are 10 to 20 centimeters long. That's the leaves. The stolons can be up to 80 centimeters long. So this doesn't really tell us how big the actual plant gets. I believe the plant gets only like 2 feet tall, if that's the one that you're asking about. Let's see if we can find it somewhere else. Oh, here we go. Nope, that says 48 inches long, 4 to 8 inches long for the leaves. Height, up to 15 centimeters. Up to 15 centimeters, but it spreads, however much you let it spread on the ground. Spreads like crazy, and it's super fast to spread out. Because again, I planted it last year, and this year it's almost taken over that north part of the house. I have just a little strip of mulch with that in it, and in one of the hostas so far. Grows up to 6 to 12 inches, so only a foot tall, but 3 foot wide. Will spread and reseed in the garden. Performs best in full sun or light shade, but it's in. It doesn't get full sun. I mean, it's on the north side of the house, and it does great over there. It does get a little bit of direct sunlight, but not a lot. Not very much at all. Just some in the afternoon, and that's it. Okay. 110. The horn went off when you were talking and scrolling. Oh, I missed that part. I was flicking the beam when she came in. Geek says. The critter knows you were doing the snarf for barf thing. They are staying away. He'll eat anything. You were just deep into search mode. Gotcha. There's Ever Hopeful. Hello. We were just talking about you guys coming to the Clash. I hope you can both make it. Did we get it for Salient, for Jesse? And where are we at? Let's take a look. Oh, Rachel's in the lead now. Shady Grady's coming up quick. And Heather was in the lead just until recently. So we are going to, end of this month, whoever is in the lead will get the merch and all the little fun stuff that goes along with it. We'll finally close it up for this time. What is it? Thursday is the end of the month? Friday is the end of the month. Okay. So that means I will need to do a stream on Friday afternoon after John, My Fish Tanks Aquatics, is done. So even if I don't stream the rest of the week, I will for sure do that Friday so that we can do the, finish up this stuff. We'll finally get it. We'll finally get it. Okay. Scrolling down. Okay. Well, that was an ordeal. So everybody trying to catch it. What about dried blueberries? I don't know. I'm trying to think what I've had dried blueberries in, and I'm thinking like baked goods and things like that. Because you're thinking about raisins and stuff, right, Big Steve? Blueberry raisins. I eat them, but I'm trying to think when I've had dried blueberries in anything. We get frozen all the time. We get a big bag of the frozen ones. I can't remember the last time I've had any dried ones. I would definitely try them. Ooh. Oh, I was asking about the other weed plant you can only have 12 of. Oh, Jay, I'm sorry. Yeah, those can get big. Those can get big. And I haven't grown those since I was a kid, so I honestly don't know anything about it. Scotty wants to know, what is a smart light? A light that's not dumb. Smart light. Any smart electronics are things you can usually connect to other devices and usually control by voice or program it to do timers and things like that. So it's a light that has more functionality, has more control features, right? So we do have smart light. We have a smart light in the living room. Actually, no, we don't. We have a smart plug with the light plugged into it. So when it's, when we go to bed, we just say, Alexa, turn the lights off. See, and I changed her name. Her name is Computer now.
I don't know that.
And she has an Australian accent. Computer, what are you wearing?
They don't make clothes for me.
So you're naked? Computer, are you naked?
They don't make clothes for me.
That's what she's saying. They don't make clothes for her, so she must be naked. Okay, I gotta go. I'll be back in a little bit. Should mute that. There's Jenny Lynn. Hi, Jenny. Jenny, I stole that image that you put on Instagram of that. That's your image that I used for the thumbnail for today, because I couldn't find my copy of it. Go outside and work on the blazer a little bit, but don't want to leave my 51 peeps. Well, I appreciate that, Gabriel. I appreciate you coming in, hanging out with us. When looking for Snarf or Barf items, it dawned on me I want the items with the least stars. That is it. What is that blue and yellow fish behind you on the front of the tank over your right shoulder? This is my right shoulder. Is this what you mean? Blue and yellow fish. Is it one of these or what? What else are we talking about? Blue and yellow fish on the front of the tank. I don't see it. I'm sorry. Is this in the way? Are you messing with me? Blue and yellow fish on the front of the tank. It must be this that you're talking about. Was this what it was? Whatever was there before? You confuzzled me. You confuzzled me. Sea grapes with 3.4 stars or 1 star. Give me those shitty sea grapes. What are sea grapes? Sea grapes sound like some kind of, I don't know, like tuna poop. You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a poop. Freeze-dried blueberries in my yogurt when I'm out of fresh. Dried blueberries are in some cereals. Oh, there you go. But when was the last time I had those? I honestly don't know. I would probably try them. Alexa, play It's a Small World After All on a loop. So a smart light and lamp plugged into a smart plug are the same? Sure, mostly. I mean, because with a smart light, there's other things you can do often. We do have a smart light in our bedroom in the ceiling. It's one of those Philips Hue ones that you can do more with the smart light. As like, you know, we can adjust it, make it all pink or all blue or all whatever color we want. We can increase the intensity. You can't do that with a light plugged into a smart plug. Basically, what you can do with that is turn it on and turn it off unless there's like a dimmer. You can go to the, you know, but mostly what you can do with that is basically just turn it on and off. So the smart light is different than a regular light plugged into a smart plug. I thought it was a sticker, but it's okay, ignore me. All right. It's going to be 5 minutes to see the... I'm sorry, I was trying to get my last bingo square. Was it whatever that fish was? Was it... I don't remember what the fish was even. Was it... Bumblebee, cichlid. So what else was there before that? Let's scroll back up, because... maybe if I say the name of it, that's what you need. Giraffe hap? Nope, that's probably not it. Oh well. I still haven't played the bingo at all. Well, I haven't been doing anything. I haven't been streaming. I haven't been watching streams. I watched Skipper's stream last night. You know, the memorial for Patty, and that was pretty cool. It was tough to watch. It was good to see, well, not see, but good to hear Maria Z. But you know, it was difficult, but at the same time, it was a good stream that needed to happen. I'm glad Skipper did it because a lot of us got to share our memories of Patty. And again, I get it. I know that you know, Patty had issues with a lot of our community. I get that. We're none of us are saints. None of us are perfect. We've all got our flaws. And I know that a lot of people weren't friends with Patty. But I always felt that I was good friends with Patty. So it was a good stream. It was more like a Irish wake type thing, that's what it felt like. Fish fam sticker. I can't count it because you read my comment. I'm sorry. Fish fam sticker. What? What's a fish fam sticker? Is there stickers? Does anybody want stickers? I have stickers. I have fish fam stickers. Did that help? GRB, I'm sorry. Yeah, for a lot of the people, maybe they didn't know. Patty did pass away Saturday night. She lost her battle with cancer, which most people didn't even know she had it. That's a very drastic difference between myself and people like Patty. I tell people about all my health issues, and I'm very out there. And I'm not judging people. I'm not judging. I understand. But she doesn't want people to make a fuss over and things like that. I think. I don't know. I'm could be putting motivations in to her actions that. But I'm different in that way. Is that if something like that happened to me, I would tell people, and it's not that I'm looking for sympathy or anything like that, but just to. You guys are my friends, and I'm not looking for the support, but just maybe what I go through can help somebody else. Well, I guess I would be looking for support too, though. I would be looking for support from my friends. Just knowing that people were aware of what I was going through is helpful. It's helpful, I think, but everybody does this stuff differently. And obviously no judgment. You got to do however you do you. So, Whip says, I'm perfect and sanely. All right. Red Laser says, Red Lacer. When I started YouTube, Mary Page mistakenly called me Red Loser. Patty's quick good response was all over. Wanted to know what I'd done to her. Cracked me up, a lovely lady. Mary Page. There's another one that, we miss. Dee Dee. And back at you as well. I'm here for you, and I bet most, if not all the rest are too. And back at you. If I found out that, when I do find out that my friends are going through stuff, I try my hardest to support. Again, I'm really bad about staying in touch with people. Somebody will send me a message, I'll read it, and I'll mean to respond to it, and I just don't. I'm shitty at that. I'm really bad at that. And it doesn't mean I don't care, and it doesn't mean that I don't, for whatever reason, I don't know. But, I hope people know that if they do have if you do have some issues that are going on and you just want somebody to know about it, I'm always here. Yeah, I get it. When I'm down, I withdraw too. And that's a big part too. Definitely. But that's a mental thing for me. When it's a physical thing, it's weird because I separate those. I separate those. If it's a physical, like my RA, I'm very, very transparent about the RA and Sjogren's syndrome and fibromyalgia, all of that stuff, the heart issues because of RA, the lungs issues. That's all, I'm very open and transparent about that. And I try to be better about the mental side, like the bipolar stuff and the depression and things like that. but I'm not near as good with that. I do shut down when those type of things come up. And I think it's because there's been a stigma for so long about mental health, right? Anybody who's having mental health issues, and it's better than it used to be by far. I mean, like in the 80s even, you know, if you talked about being depressed and stuff, people were just like, get over it. Put your big girl panties on, you know what I mean? They don't, it was a failing on your part because you were having whatever it was. But, you know, I think we know better now that it isn't your fault. Most of the time. Sometimes we do things to cause these, but most of the time, no. Most of the time, it's not your fault that you're having those mental health issues. All right. Sorry. That's enough. I feel like you can see my issues, it's okay, but if it's in my head, it makes me feel like I'm burning people with my imaginary problems. 100%. That's it. That's it. That's the TikTok. That's the whole thing. Say it ain't so. You don't do that whole no follow through thing every time, just most of the time. A lot of times. Foxanne's right there. See, I was just talking about you, Foxanne, about how you sent me the thing about your mom and everything, and about what, you know, your eyes and stuff. We were talking this morning, and I didn't respond. And I read it, and I meant to respond, and then I put my phone down, and I went and did something else, and then I realized that I hadn't responded, and it's hours later. Have a spoonful of cement and harden up. All right, what time is it? It's only 1:30. I started early though, didn't I? Yeah. So we're an hour and a half into it. So we'll go a little bit longer. I don't know. We might go to 2 o'clock at the latest. The storm really wasn't anything. I mean, we got a little bit of rain there for a little bit, but it really wasn't great. You know, I was really looking for a good thunderstorm. We've only had like one decent thunderstorm so far. We were outside yesterday when we heard thunder, when we were walking back into the house, and Wally jumped. he jumped and ran. I've been here. Yeah, on the mend, I hope. Yeah, I hope you're, you know, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. Okay. Today's Monday, so Stephen, are you and Kelly going to? Where is Kelly too? I haven't seen Miss Foreman. I haven't seen Miss Foreman yet today. Hope she's doing well. Stephen, are you guys doing Wet Your Plants this afternoon? Monday, there's a lot of streams on Mondays now. A lot of streams on Monday. You got Scotty tonight. You got Garden of Eater. You got the Metalheads, which I'm wearing a Metalhead shirt. You've got, hold on. Oh, you did the hashtag instead of the. Will it change? You did the wrong one, Zenny. Try the other one, though. I want to see if it changes back to the other screen automatically. There we go. It does. Yep, I thought so. We haven't seen this in a while. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 35.5-foot pole. You should pull the plug so I can pretend to help my wife in the yard. Are you all aware it's almost Fishmas in July? Yeah, it's coming up quick. Oh, no Wet Your Plants today. Kelly doing pond stuff with Jake, and I'm just resting up from the beach. Okay, gotcha, okay. Steam Fots moved back to Monday too. Oh, I didn't know he changed. He was doing some Saturday streams there, but I didn't know. I didn't know that he had changed. And again, I haven't been watching anything. Tried Saturdays, that didn't do well. Yeah, I did see that he was going at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturdays, which I was hoping he wasn't going to stay there because we, you know, quite often Skipper, myself, or Ed do that Saturday night stream. And I didn't want to compete with Bob, you know, because he pulls a lot of people, you know, and you just don't want to, I don't want to compete with a big channel like that. What's up, Jack? Presentation tomorrow at your 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time stream. You're going to do a presentation. You want to tell us what the topic is? You probably already put a thumbnail out for it. Oh, isn't there a birthday today? Jesse, Science Gal Aquatics. Jesse's birthday is today. I missed Depths Unknown. He was just the other day, and so was Jenny, who I missed her birthday on Saturday. Jenny Lynn and Jason. And that's, both of those people are very good friends. We're very good friends with Patty. And, it just hit me that Patty died on their birthday. So that's, that's heartbreaking. But Jesse from Science Gal, Jesse's Carrie's husband, is his birthday today. And then Wednesday, we got quite a few. We got my butter, my butter. My brother, Skipper. Dapper Dennis's birthday. Caged Aquatics. And Casual Aquatics. All birthdays on Wednesday. Oh yeah, for some reason I was thinking the stream was, I was thinking tomorrow was Thursday, Jack. I don't know why. It's Monday, but for some reason I was thinking tomorrow was Thursday. Everything's better with butter. Better, butter, butter, better, butter, butter, better, butter, butter. Patrick. I'm at the bottom of the chat. And I got nothing else to talk about. Ouchie in the heart. Wait. No metalheads lately. What's ouchie in the heart? No, you're not leaving. I got nothing to talk about though. I'm at the bottom of the chat. You know how I hate to just extend it out, and when it's just flowing. Like so far it's just been a good day. It's just all been an hour and 40 minutes of just talking with, not a lot of downtime. But now I'm getting to the point where there's not a lot to talk about. I got nothing new in my fish room to talk about. I talked about all the plants we got this weekend and what our plans are for outdoors. The guppies in the tub are doing really good. Very active. They're doing great out there. The pond is getting better. It's definitely, like I said, I got to get a pump for it. Actually, I have a solar powered pump that I should put in there just for now. It's just a small one, but at least it would get the water moving a little bit. But I need to get a pond pump for that. Last time you got new fishes. Did you think I froze? I got the high-fin Paleatus. Where did I get those? Did I get those from Aquahuna? I think I did, so I can tell you when the last time. Those were my last... those were my last purchase. The Corys. So I think I got them from Aquahuna. I can log in here and see. Yep, that was it. High-fin Paleatus, July 10th of last year. So I haven't bought any new fish in almost a year. 11 months. 11 months. Almost. Oh, Jesus. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I forgot about that. Damn it. See? That's another thing. Foxanne asked me to mention that she is going to be putting some stuff together for, Patty, a memorial thing. So if you have any pictures, if you have any video footage of Patty, send them to Foxanne. Did you put that in there, Foxanne? Where are you at? I see Geek Boy say it. I'm so sorry. See, you asked me to say that, and I said, yeah, I'll do that. Hell yeah. And then I don't. If I may, we're putting together a memorial video for Patty. Anyone, photos or video, please email me by Wednesday. I can't believe that there. And you can drop your email too if you would. Yeah, drop your email too if you would, Foxanne. And I just made you a mod. I don't know why you weren't a mod to begin with, but yeah, if you would go ahead and drop your email address in there too. And I'm sorry that I forgot that. I do have some good things of Patty. I have the very first year we went to the Clash, there was only like 26 of us there from our community. And we had dinner with Lisa and Susie Q and Skipper and Scotty Aquati and Jenny Bruiser, Canastillo, Ames. I think that's it. Myself and Michelle. I think that was it. We all had dinner. And I went around the table to get everybody, and I got up to Patty, and she's like, we talked about this. We talked about this. You know, she's just very, she didn't want to be on video at all. And there's some other ones, too, that I have of her. I have one where, like, zoomed in on her, you know, and messed with her, you know. So I've got some footage, too, to send to you, Foxanne. Pellets monthly or not anymore? Yes, they are monthly, but I have not been streaming at all. Like, I've only streamed like this is maybe my 4th time streaming in the month of May, and I didn't stream too much in April or March, to be honest. I think March is when I stopped, so I put it all together. But the end of this month, this Friday coming up, I will. That's it. We're going to clear the pellets again. So whoever is in the lead, you know, obviously, like I said, Myrtle will always be at the top. Myrtle's always going to be here. But who's ever second place is the person who will win. You know, it's only $25 in merch from Amazon. You get a sound and a filter to use for me, for my face. Dapper Dennis says, I have about 2 dozen Cory Paleatus fry. First Cory eggs I hatched. I haven't seen mine doing anything. I still, you know, I got 6 of them, and they're doing well, but they're in with the Godeids. That's all that's in this tank is the Xenotoka Doidrai and the Paleatus Cories. That's all that's in that tank. And, you know, they're doing great, but I haven't seen any breeding going on. But I don't try, you know. The jungle val is going crazy. That's what most of that you see in there. It's all jungle val. Steven sent me, I think, a couple years ago. I don't remember when I got it. But it's just growing like crazy, and I've just let it go. I've been putting root tabs all over the place in there. I've just been letting it go. And I'm going to bring most of that to the Clash to give away. I'll bring some of that and whatever other plants. I think I have a ton of Rotala I can bring. I have a bunch of it just floating right now. When I trim it up, I don't get rid of it. I just let it float in some of the tanks because I want to bring that. So I'm going to be bringing guppies again for the Give a Kid a Tank thing, and for anybody else who wants some guppies. They're just muck guppies, nothing, you know. There's some beautiful ones though. There really is. There's some nice looking ones. So muck guppies, I'm going to bring about 50 Godeids to give away. Most of them will still be small enough we won't be able to tell, but there'll definitely be a mix in there. There might be some that we can sex. Bring in some driftwood plants, whatever plants I have by that point. Oh, and I'm also bringing supplies. You know, like I've got a tub sitting here. You can sort of see where my sweater is right there, right here. there's a tub here, and it's filled with hang on back filters and sponge filters, and there might be a pump or two in there, just all that stuff. So I'm going to load up a couple of tubs with just random stuff as well, fish stuff to bring. And also, I think I have some streaming equipment that I don't need anymore, microphones and cameras and things like that. Bring some of that, sort of first come, first serve, but I don't want people to be greedy, like sort of spread it around. But I just want to give away a whole bunch of stuff, just clean out my room a little bit more, and just a sort of a bonus for those people who make it to the Clash. So if someone was a newcomer to a certain convention at the end of the year, what would suggest that person make sure to see or do while they're there? Well, the person should make sure to set aside enough time that I get to hug them and pinch their butt. They should make sure that they bring me a bottle of rum. So let's try. That's tough. That's tough because every year it's different, right? Every year it's different. What would suggest that person makes sure to see or do? I would say, and we were talking about this earlier in the stream, I would say stay Sunday night if you can, because it's over with, right? The auction goes 5 o'clock, whatever the auction goes to. But the vendors are all broken down their tables and everything's done. The party's over. Won't you stay? Stay Sunday night, because then we go to dinner, we hang out, we talk, and we talk deeper than we can throughout the event, because you're going to find that the event is just so overwhelming, and there's so many people you want to say hi to and meet and have a conversation with, and you're not going to have time to get to everybody and everything. So stick around Sunday night, so at least you can have that time to hang out with people and get to know them in a much more calm, relaxed thing. Whip, you got a point there. Heather Green should be a winner of some kind. She's been leading for a couple of months until just recently. You're right. I should send Heather a shirt even if she doesn't win. Heather hasn't been able to join us recently. She's been working in the day, she said. But yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. I should do something for Heather. Maybe just send her a shirt. Everything all at once, Steven says, that people should see. There's a casino. Yep. There's a casino right across the street. Plenty of places to see not too far away. Letitz has the first pretzel factory. Hershey is not far away. Hershey's sort of neat. There's a Hershey, Pennsylvania, all kinds of chocolate there, right? Obviously. But there's an amusement park and things. I don't know if it's all open, if all the park is open in October. A giant Amish buffet. Amish buffet. The largest buffet in the U.S. I didn't know that. Yeah, I did not know that. Amish buffet just doesn't sound good to me. Nothing against the Amish, but I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of potatoes and squirrel. I don't know. There's not going to be a lot of sushi at the Amish buffet, is what I'm saying. Shady Grady, I can't wait to meet you too, man. I can't wait. Yep. I am a hugger. I'm a hugger, and I will ask. I get consent, but I am a hugger. I definitely, got to give the hugs to people. Okay, scrolling down, we've got the Amish buffet. Tomatillo. Hi, Tomatillo. She's been working. She's working, and you haven't been streaming. Yep, exactly. Yeah. She definitely. You're right. I think maybe I'll just send her a shirt if she doesn't win. Jenny says, "I wish we could make it to the Clash. I miss everyone so much. I miss too many of the streams anymore." And I wish you and Bruiser could make it too, Jenny. I know that first year we got to hang out. We had a lot of fun. I would love for you guys to come back again, and maybe one of these times. When they say the casino is across the street, that street is a multi-lane highway. That's true. That is true. Yes, but it's right there, so you gotta go around. But yeah, I mean, you can walk to the casino because that's not a multi-lane highway. That is right there outside of the Holiday Inn, and the casino's right there, so you could walk across there. Scotty told me all about the casino. Mentioned my hubby likes to gamble once, and he jumped on as a reason why my hubby might take me. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Us tall guys will hug the shit out of you. Adam McReynolds. Hi, Adam. I'm not even that tall. I'm only 6 foot. I'm an even 6 foot. So yeah, I'm not, Steven's like 6'4", Whip's like 6'4", Ed's like 6'1". Ryan Nash, Wild Fish Tanks, he's like 6'7". Fishy Bish, Fisty Bish, he's like 6'5". Scotty is like 5'4". Sorry, Scotty. All right, scrolling down, everybody's saying hi. There's Adam. Mark Sturlson. Dude, it's been a little while, Mark. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Just dodge traffic. Oh, and Candy Overhauls is here. Always a pleasure. First time I ever met Dan's Fish, in person. He gave me a huge hug. I knew he was a great guy then and there. Yep. And Dan is a great guy. He really is. He really is. I mean, for a lot of you have met him, but he was at the Clash last year. And man, he just made me feel so good because he was like, he could have gone to dinner with people. Some people came up and said, "Hey, Dan, we're going out to dinner. You want to go with us?" And he was like, no, I want to hang out with Rico. And I was like, oh. I was like, no, you should go, man. We got all weekend. But he was like, no. He, he said, I promised I was going to, and he did. And I thought that was so cool of him. He's just a great guy. Dan is like one of the most polite, funny. I got a crush on Dan, it sounds like, doesn't it? But he's just a great person. Dan is a great person. And yeah, I gave him a hug too. I give everybody a hug unless they don't want hugs. Like my wife, she does not like to be hugged from other people. Obviously with me, that's no big deal. I broke her of that a long time ago. I broke her in so many ways, that poor woman. But anyways, she does not like hugs at all. And I made sure to mention that the first year we went, and somebody gave her a hug anyways, and they knew that I had said don't. And sometimes people think that the rules aren't for them, but she just, so don't hug Michelle. She just doesn't. I mean, she knows some of you now. She knows some. Skipper, has hugged her a few times. She knows Skipper. The Peas. There's people that she knows, and she's okay with. But overall, she does not like hugging strangers or small talk. We are so different. That's what makes us such a great couple, really, because we are so different. She is very introverted, private, quiet, hates small talk with a passion, and I'm all of the other things. Although I would say I'm an extroverted introvert because I do need time. That's how Rachel O'Leary described it too. Like, she can go do a talk in front of people, but she's got to get away after a while and recharge her batteries and step away from everybody so that there's nobody around. She's not talking, and I can do that. I can get up in front of people and talk and stuff, but I do need that time to just not have anybody around, just to the severe thunderstorm watch for Sodas Point. So advisory, watch, warning. That's the 3 levels from the National Weather Service. So watch is the middle one. So we have a watch right now. Lurking since you've been here the whole time, Candy. You didn't say hi. Rude. Don't go if you don't want to gamble. Why not start crossing the It's a gamble to cross the highway. Oh, thank you, Zenny. Yep, for that. 5'2.5". Scotty Aquati. Yeah, Scotty, you're tall. 6'4". Yep. You are very tall. And Ryan is going to be at the Clash this year. I know. I'm very looking forward to that too. Whip says, no, I'm taller than Biz. Oh, got you. So okay. So he must be like 6'3" or so. That's cool though that Ryan's going to be at the Clash. I saw that, and I'm super excited to meet him too. He seems like a really nice guy. He's one person that I would like to get on the Focus on too. And I did reach out to him a long time ago, and then we set up some stuff, and then it fell through for whatever reason. But I need to reach back out to him. Same with Candy Overhauls. We were going to do the Focus on with Candy too, but some things came up and we had to back off. But I still would like to do a Focus on with Candy. You know, Foxanne said she let me hug her. I did ask first, though. Yeah. Zenny says, I'm going to give Rico 2 hugs and Michelle an uncomfortable stare while I do it. That's funny. I hear he likes to hug with his mouth. I am a little handsy. I knew what you meant, Zenny. I knew what you meant. I need to make coffee before I time. Whip says, Michelle hugged me. I felt honored. And Whip, yesterday, when we were out and about, we were both wearing your shirt. And she was like, you know what? We need to take a picture for Whip, showing us both wearing his shirt, because he wanted, pictures of it. So we were both wearing your shirt yesterday. Kirk is losing his since he worked at that warehouse. Oh, that sucks. I didn't know Kirk worked at the warehouse either. I didn't know that. I have a good Dan story I'll have to tell you when I see you at the Clash. Nice, Dennis. I'll look forward to it. And I'm going to forget, though, so remind me about it. I know. That's the second time I told you to remind me. Tomatillo says, I'm a vastly overgrown child at 6'4". Tom says 6'5" and shrinking. What was I just thinking of? Vastly overgrown child. That's what set me off, and I don't remember where I was going. There's people walking down the street. We don't have people walking down the street very often. See? There's people. Oh, they're going to our neighbor's house. That's a good neighbor back there. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. People walking on the street. That's the first time I think we've seen people, other than vehicles, right? I think that's the first time we've ever seen anybody walking outside. I've been using the outdoor camera it's probably been more than a year, and that's the very first time I think that we saw anybody walking outside. I tend to lurk now more than chat, work at the same time, so when I get distracted by work, I miss people chatting to me. I get it, and I'm teasing. Obviously, yeah. But I get it. I get you're doing an amazing job at customer service over there, like always. Big Steve wants to know, are you going to bring more deep dish pizzas? Maybe we could go to the pizza place down the street to cook them, since the hotel wouldn't cooperate. Shady Grady, see ya. Have a good day. If I come, I will bring some pizza, Steve. Nice. Jenny Lynn's got to go. Thanks. Oh, yeah. Whip said Austin from Fantastic Freaks. And maybe he'll make it to the Clash this year. I know last year he was going to, but things fell through. Yeah, he's about 6'4" as well. What's that from? Oh, Bad Leroy Brown. That's probably what that's probably what I was thinking of. There's Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Mississippi Hippie. What's happening? Probably too remote to get vendors knocking at your door. Yeah. I just don't answer them anymore. Yeah, I don't remember the last time I had somebody knock. About 2 weeks ago, the neighbor knocked on the door when he got home from jail. He was gone away to jail for like 4 or 5 months, and he knocked on the door and asked me to loan him $20. Who's got money? I don't have money. What are you talking about? I don't have cash. Who carries cash? That's the last time. Before that, I don't remember the last time somebody knocked on the door. Oh, yeah, it was probably the mail lady. She'll knock on the door when she's got a package. The cat police guy, yes. Yep, that's the guy. Yep, Geek Boy, that's the guy. That's the guy. His name is George. And you know what? George isn't a bad guy, really. I mean, he's an alcoholic. He's every time he comes over, he's drunk. And nothing against drinking. I have my times, but yeah. But yes, that is the cat police guy. Austin is an awesome person. Him and his wife are very sweet people. Austin reminds me of a very tall cherub. I shot the cherub. Austin, I've talked to him quite a bit, but only online. Never, just face to face, or never face to face. So I would love to meet him. He's definitely one of the people that I really want to hang out with for a while. I know that even though he's a Packers fan, I know that we'd still be good friends. I won't hold that against him. Packers. Ow, that sort of hurt. Knock on Rico's door. Just be sure that Wally doesn't see you, because we have a screen window right next to the door, and Wally gets right up there, and one of these times he's going to go through that screen. All right, it's almost 2:00, so I think it's time to end. Is there anybody else live? Let's go look at fishfam.link and see if anybody else is live. Salient is live. Everyday Fish Keeping goes live in 2 hours. That's new for him. Everyday Fish Keeping. Monday afternoon special edition. Fish and Hits with Dan. Huh. I wonder what he's hitting. Hagen Hill. They are going in 5 hours, and then Scotty in 5 hours. That's the next ones on there. The Bears and the Jets have something in common: ruin young quarterbacks. Well, let's see if they can break out of it this time. Because who knows? I hope they can. See ya, Brother Dan. Have a good day. Little dogs don't scare me. Them there little dogs don't scare me. That hurt. Yeah, Wally's not big. He's medium sized. He is not big at all, but he sounds big. He has got a very deep, commanding bark. 11's like, yip, it's very high pitched scream. But Wally's got definitely a high pitched bark. You know what? Let's before I go, time for a cup of tea. It's time for timer. When my get up and go has got up and went, I hanker for a hunk of cheese. Juanito? Juanito? Wally, come say hi. Come here, come say hi. Everybody wants to say hi to you. Juanito. my doggy. Come here. My doggy. That rag is green now. It's always green. Come here, Wall. Oh, dude. Wow. Rude. Rude. Wally just left. That's because Michelle and Ariel are both home. They're both in the living room. They're both in the living room. Okay. FFL, who is next? Did it answer? It didn't answer, did it? Maybe because there's nobody for a while. Excuse me. Shit. What was I going to say? Oh, does anybody know Bluefish? I see Bluefish from time to time. On Whip Stream on Friday, I did a giveaway with some Northfin stuff, and Bluefish was the one who won, and they never emailed me. I told them to email me so I could get them sent out, and they never sent out anything. I never got the email. So I'd like to send out the food to Bluefish, but I don't know anything about them. So does anybody have their address or anything? I mean, I do see them from time to time in different streams. What did you say earlier, Whip? Oh, yeah, you said Ronnie James Dio was one of the greatest singers. I agree with that. Michelle and I were just talking about him the other day. And then you also said Kiss is better than Led Zeppelin. And, I think that's just something dumb people say. Oh, I called Wally and your dog Ollie came running. Ollie! Ollie! Come here, Ollie! Is there dogs? The other people's dogs hear that? Remember Time for Timer? I was singing that when I got up and left. That's something pot stirrers say, and dumb people. I love say that. No, that's just something dumb people say. Because the people who say it are like, our dogs are sleeping through our whistles. Damn it! That's not right. Time for Timer sounds like Dora the Explorer song. It was, it was like a public service announcement type thing that they did in the 70s for cartoons, like on Saturday morning cartoons. Here. I don't know if you're going to be able to hear it though. Window capture. I don't know if it picks up the sound on this. Capture method. Yeah, there's no client area. There's no way to grab the audio of that. So I think you're only going to hear it through the speakers. So let me make sure they're turned up. Okay. All right. Jesus. My hand's not working. Okay.
Oh, howdy, partner. Time for Timer. Do you ever get that hungry feeling after school? Boy, I do. I'm so hungry, I could eat a wagon wheel. When I'm slow on the draw and I need something to chaw, I hanker for a hunk of cheese. When my 10-gallon hat's a feeling 5 gallons flat, I got something planned, which is little cheese sandwiches. Come on. Here's a great little snack to tide you over till dinner. If you want something delicious and nutritious, cheese is a super snack. Look, a wagon wheel. When my get up and go has got up and went, I anchor for a hunk of cheese. When I'm dancing, the hold down in my boots kind of slow down. For any time I'm weak in the knees. I anchor for a hunk of, a slab or slice a chunk of, a snacker day is a winner, and yet won't spoil my dinner. I anchor for a hunk of cheese. Yahoo!
So how many of you have never seen
you
that
have
before?
10, 20, even $50,000 in debt. Simple way.
How many of you have never seen that before?
Thinking.
What is happening?
27,000.
That has stuck with me all these years. That, you know, you would see those like at the same time with one is the magic number. Man and a woman had a little baby. There was 3. Maybe it's 3 is the magic number. 3 is the magic number? Yeah. And then conjunction, junction. What's your function? I'm just a bill. Yeah, Geek Boy. Yep, Geek Boy got it. Grammar rock, yeah. I'm just a bill. Conjunction, junction. What is happening? Dee Dee says I haven't. Or were you talking about the joke? Is this the Brian Regan, I'm the map joke? No, I don't think so. I do like Brian Regan. When he was talking about his stand-up from a long time ago, he was talking about walking through the woods and going through a spider web. Have you seen that one? And how he's just reacting to what people see from a distance. Dee Dee didn't remember the cartoon? Dennis Christensen? Wow. 1 is the loneliest number. I think 3 is the magic number, right? Is that the name of the song? Man and a woman had a little baby. There was 3. Okay, we're going to find that one. Scotty remembers him. Yep, Schoolhouse Rock. That's what it was, Schoolhouse Rock. Oh, Blind Melon did a cover of it. I forgot about that. Blind Melon, remember them, No Rain? All I can say is that my life is pretty plain. He had that very high-pitched we are going to we're going to watch this one too. Hold on. Hey, stop. What are you doing? Stop that. This is a good song. Magic number.
Yes,
It is.
It's a
Magic number.
Somewhere in the ancient mystic trinity, you get 3 as a magic number. The past and the present and the future, faith and hope and charity, the heart and the brain and the body give you 3 as a magic number. It takes 3 legs to make a tripod or to make a table stand. It takes 3 wheels to make a vehicle called a tricycle. Every triangle has 3 corners, every triangle has 3 sides, no more, no less. You don't have to guess. When it's 3, you can see it's a magic number.
A man and a woman had a little baby. There were 3. Oh, wrong part.
That's a magic number. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18,
See you, Whip.
21, 24, 27, 30. Multiply backwards from 3 times 7. 3 times 10 is 9. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times
All right. I'm gonna get the 1 is the loneliest number. Isn't that 1 is the loneliest number? Isn't that Three Dog Night? Who did that? 1 is the loneliest. I can hear the song.
times 7 is 21. 3 times 6 is
Was it Three Dog Night who did 1 is the loneliest number? Dee said 3.
Earn a $10 salon reward certificate after one bath or groom at PetSmart.
Anything for you.
No, that's 3 is the magic number. Why did that? All right. Three Dog Night. Yeah, that's. I was just listening to them the other day. I could not look away from the very small hands. Why their fingers so tiny? And we drove Whip away with all the. It's because it was educational content. It was educational, so we didn't want to. He had to go act like he's going to help. All right, and with that, I think that's a good place to end. Thanks for hanging out with me for 2 hours, and we'll probably see you tomorrow. I'm going to try to stream this week. I'm really going to push myself to, just for 1 week, just to try and stream as much as I can. Again, Friday will be the end of the pellets for the month, so we'll finish that up. We'll finish that up on Friday. Oh my God, it's a nice breeze coming in right now. Oh, it smells good too. Air smells so good. Okay, see you guys. Have a good day.